What is up, my fellow crabs? All right, Cancer, welcome to your love reading. This is Megan with ADH Divinity. Thank you so much for joining me today. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I hope you're treating your body well and nourishing your body with all the necessary fluids and foods that you need. All right. First, I'm gonna go ahead and check in on the current connection, or the energy of this connection. Keep in mind, Cancer, that all of these messages are interchangeable as well as general. So not all of them will resonate. If they do resonate, do what you will with those messages. If they don't, just leave them for somebody else because you're super sweet. All right. What is the current energy surrounding this connection with Cancer? The current energy. Thank you. Ooh, I like that. More, please. More energy. Okay. I guess they want to. Have it. Page of Pentacles. How does Cancer feel about this connection? How does the person feel about this connection? What is the obstacle? What is the best approach to this obstacle and the future outcome? Okay, one more for the potential outcome here. I guess not. All right, and then at the bottom, there's the Seven of Wands. All right, Cancer. So when it comes to this connection, this is something that, you know, you've never really this is something that you've never expected you would be a part of. You know, we've been kind of in this slow state of movement, and when it comes to this connection, it's something that you've kind of been dreaming about because you're not looking for the more traditional relationship as you have used to, especially when it comes to this connection, and that might be something that scares you a little bit and it's caused you to be overthinking this. It's caused you to overthink this connection because it's not very traditional as what you're used to, you know, the whole white picket fence type of deal. You've been under the illusion that that's what is something that you want, but you've been overthinking, you know, if you've wanted that. And that's what this connection is here to, you know, come in and show you. And I'm definitely seeing also with this moon here, because there's the Hierophant reverse, the moon, and then the Page of Pentacles. With this moon here, you're gonna go out and check this out. You're definitely gonna check this out, and it's turning into an overthinking cycle. I think that you have the answers that you need, and you're kind of in your head about it and imagining, you know, how this would turn out, right? That's what I'm feeling. You're kind of sitting on it and being like, is this something I want? I don't know. Or how would this be? You know, you don't know unless you've experienced it, and you're kind of trying to experience it in your headspace here. How you're feeling is the King of Wands. You're not ready to take action yet. The King of Wands in reverse, you know, you're not ready to kind of be bold about how you're going to go about this and stand up and say, this is something that I want. You're kind of holding back a little bit. You're kind of at a crossroads here of some sort, and it's kind of keeping you on hold, holding back a little, putting out your little fire a little bit. So it's something that is kind of intimidating for you is what I'm feeling. And we have a Queen of Swords here for their end. Maybe dealing with an air sign. I never usually like to say that because then it just, you know, you get all in your head about it and think about what is their sign, so and so, and I really don't like to do that, but I don't know, that's the first thing that came to my mind with this Queen of Swords here. Yeah, you may be dealing with an air sign or someone that you're not really, who you feel you aren't compatible with, but that's from the mind state and not the heart space. So, yes, you may be dealing with an air sign, and, you know, this person is very funny, this person is very clear and concise, you know, there's a lot of repartee here. They also may have some earth placements. Confident within themselves, you know, they feel confident within this connection, and they're just wondering as to why you do not. With the obstacle here, we have the Star in reverse. Seven of Wands is at the bottom. Okay, why is this Star here for the obstacle? Why is this Star here? Ah! Why do they always fall on the ground? It's okay. Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Star is here for the obstacle in reverse because I'm feeling they may see you as this inspirational and like bright person, you know, a star, but you don't see yourself as that very much, and that's kind of, you know, turning them away a little bit. Nine of Wands here, a lot of defensive energy. You may have tried to hold this back as much as you could. You know, you may have been like, this is nothing, there's nothing here, because like I said, it's not your traditional type of thing, and it kind of scares you a little bit. Yeah, this kind of scares you a little bit, and you're slowly bringing your walls down, but regardless, you know, you're kind of in your shell. Yeah, not utilizing, you know, both the knowledge that you have, not utilizing the knowledge that you have. You know, you've been healing, you've been doing work, but you're not really utilizing that work because you're kind of avoiding this any way you can, is what I'm feeling. Vice versa. Keep in mind these energies are interchangeable, so if it's reversed, do what you will with that information. Yeah, so I'm feeling like, you know, you have all this information about yourself, you've been pouring into yourself, you've been pouring into your past and your future, you know, transmuting the past and looking for the future, you know, building a foundation for yourself. And I'm definitely feeling like, you know, you're losing that kind of spark and inspiration that you thought you had, but everybody else sees it. You just don't feel that within yourself, and that's what's kind of stopping this connection from coming into fruition. You're gaining your... with this Two of Pentacles right here, I see that, yeah, with this best approach, you're kind of gaining your balance here and learning that not everything is as it seems. You know, you're getting a little more stable within yourself, and that's something that's... Get stable within yourself, you know, get your opportunities straight, like write a to-do list, whatever that may be, to get you balanced again, so that way you can entertain this type of connection here. In the background here, there's two ships moving in two different, you know, directions, and from a negative context, this would be like the duality, right? You know, this person's coming in to help. Like, you can look at it any which way you want, but regardless, you know, there's something good to gain from this, but there's also something to learn from this. So I'm gonna get one more for this. What is the first two cards for Cancer in this connection? Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Again, it fell. Yeah, getting your listening to your higher self here. Listening to your higher self and moving within this transition the best way you can. Let your heart, kind of guide the way here, and tune into spirit. You've been doing the work. It's just a matter of moving forward and, utilizing the work you've been doing. Because you don't want to stay in the same place as you're evolving, because you can't heal where you've been hurt. So the potential outcome here, we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Also, this person that you are coming into connection with may be someone who can guide you towards what you've been looking for all along, and also give you that protection that you've always wanted. And instead of feeling like you're juggling, like I said, the best approach here would be to work with these Two of Pentacles. Work with what you got here and see, the best side of one opportunity and the best side of the other. There's going to be polarity to everything, so it's just a matter of how you choose to shift your perspective. And like I said, you may be listening to your higher self and trusting in the universe and taking that taking that dive. Okay. Now I just picked up something else. Okay, remember I was talking about those two ships in the back there? And then this is a boat moving forward. There's two directions you can move here, and you can't juggle both of these. It's a matter of which direction you want to go, and listen to your higher self and, and determine that for yourself. It's all the intuition. We can't sit here and overthink it and daydream about what this could be, and just allow it. So why is this Three of Pentacles here? Three of Pentacles. Four of Cups, so there's Three of Pentacles. This very well may be a third-party situation, like with these directions here that you do not want to move in. You may be in contact or in connection with someone currently, and you're trying to avoid, this type of situation because it's not very traditional. So I feel like you're going to go within your shell and recluse a little bit and, weigh out all your options here. Go within your shell into, isolation a little bit and weigh out all your options here. You may be focused on one thing, but you don't even know what's coming up behind you. So, like I said, another thing I am feeling is you may need to... There's a lot of help out there, and there's a lot of people willing to guide you in the right direction, but I feel like that's what you've been looking for this whole time, and it's time to just listen to yourself, especially with all the work you've been doing. It's time to just try to tune into your intuition, because you have such good intuition, you just don't act on it because of the overthinking and daydreaming aspect of it. You're just not acting on this. Meditate on it, do what you need to do, but don't go cold because you're scared. Don't go cold because you're in your shell. This is very much so you. You can see the crab on his head. Yeah, don't go aloof. I'm feeling like those defenses will come up, and that will result in you kind of going cold and trying to avoid this. You can't really avoid this for very long. And with this Three of Pentacles too, I'm also feeling like this, there's potential for a little bit of a fallout here with somebody. A potential for a little bit of a fallout here, and that's why you have your walls up so much, because I'm feeling like you're gassed and you're going to snap on somebody that shouldn't have been snapped on because all they're doing is trying to help you. So just be aware of that. And then after that, you're going to go in your shell and think about what you did and yada, yada, yada. So let's just avoid that altogether and take a look at all the perspectives available to you. Yeah, the Hanged Man at the bottom. And then at the bottom of the deck, we had earlier Seven of Wands in the reverse. So yes, you very well maybe coming out of this meditative state or this state of, you know, seclusion that you're choosing to go into. When I say go into your shell, you may not even be secluded. You may just seclude yourself emotionally, even when you're surrounded by a bunch of people. So just, you know, be self-aware when it comes to that. Also, I'm going to pull a few more messages for you with oracles. What does Cancer need to know? And how many messages for Cancer, please? How many messages for Cancer, please? Humility. Yes. Another message for Cancer. Defend. It came up right next to this Knight of Wands too. Defend. Defend. Also, yeah, defend how, you know, if you feel very strongly about something, definitely defend that. Say what you mean what you say, you know, be strong, say what you need to say with your chest when it comes to how you're feeling about this connection, or, you know, within yourself. Defend your needs too, and set boundaries. Humility, like I said, be self-aware. Be self-aware if a fallout does occur here. Realize your wrongs. If you were in the wrong, like I said, these energies are interchangeable. Realize your wrongs. They'll realize their wrongs, and we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to say, I told you so. You know, we just move on. And yeah, just move on. For whatever's happening, stay present. Actually, I'm going to do a moonology because we have the moon here. You're ruled by the moon, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, I'm going to ask a question. What does Cancer need to know? Last messages for Cancer. Ooh, yep. Time for healing, like I said, pouring into yourself, and you're going to go into this meditative state. So use that time to sit on this. Don't just, you know, blur it out. Use this time to heal and figure out where you're in this crossroads. A time to give rather than take. Uno mas. That's where humility comes in. One more message for Cancer, please. If they need it. Okay, yes they do. Work through your fears. Yeah. Causing you to be in a standstill because you're afraid of this non-traditional type of, you know, connection here. Why? Ask yourself why. No expectations are the best expectations, unless they're expectations for yourself when it comes to healing. I'm just kidding. But no expectations are the best expectations. So we need to heal these fears. What are you so afraid of here? Is it other people? A time to give rather than take. Time to give rather than take. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with this Three of Pentacles in reverse with this falling out here. That may occur in your projects. Also, give this the benefit of the doubt, too. Don't take it away from yourself just because you've been thinking about it for so long and you're like, that to me, you know, I imagine this, so that doesn't sound right. Or when I was thinking about it, no, you don't know. Unless your intuition is nudging you, I'm definitely feeling like, you know, this is kind of in your hands. There's a lot of more work to do, and there's, you know, trauma to revisit here. I'm gonna grab one worker light because I want to know what this is. I'm a Cancer too, so. And one last message for Cancer to close out this reading. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Get out of your head and into the action. King of Wands. You know, Get out of your head and into the action. Express yourself. Someone said, pisses you off or whatnot, don't be afraid to speak up, set them boundaries. Also, I was wrong, that type of stuff. Express yourself. That's also why I'm feeling like there's negativity within you, because you're not expressing yourself. So yeah, share your voice with humility, and defend your needs, defend your right to be here, and defend your right for this transformation, because you're moving into this transition and getting like your ducks in a row. We're getting back into balance here, but this requires inner work in asking yourself these questions. Why am I scared of this? Why is the traditional part of a relationship important to me? Was that what you saw, or was that what you expected? Alrighty, Cancer, I hope this was good for you, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, this is Megan with ADH Divinity.